Hello everyone, and welcome to this very special conversation. Today, we are going beyond specifications, beyond product launches, and into the very soul of Sigma. We are honored to have with us today Mr. Kazuto Yamaki, CEO of Sigma Corporation, Japan, a leader known not only for engineering excellence, but for a deeply human philosophy that shapes the company's culture and products. Welcome to Malaysia, Mr. Yamaki.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much for having me.
Welcome back.
Joining us today are two very special individuals who needs no further introduction. Mr. Steve Chong, Sigma Ambassador for Malaysia. Ming Tian, former photographer, designer, long-time industry observer. Appropriate? So both of them have prepared thoughtful questions, and my role is to guide this conversation so we can explore Sigma's philosophy, craft, and its future. Yamaki-san, I would like to begin with the human side of Sigma. Okay. The values, the stories, and many photographers around the world may not know. So, Steve asked a question. I think this has probably been rephrased in many ways. Your father once told you that photography is a happy business.
Yes.
Because people take photos during their most joyful moments. Now, how do you actually maintain that sense of joy inside a high-pressure manufacturing environment? It must be very, very challenging.
Yeah, because you told me on your left side is your sales, on your right side is your technical team. So, it's a really high-pressure environment.
But as you know, everybody enjoy taking photos. Everybody enjoy photography, right? I believe this industry, the imaging industry, is strongly supported by the passion of the people in this industry. So naturally, we can enjoy what we are doing in this industry and market. So I just appreciate the power of photography or imaging because it's so passionate and meaningful for us. And also, we, especially Sigma, enjoy what we are doing. I mean, we never work on the project that does not excite us. So we always pick up the one excite us, then we start the project. So every time we start the project, all engineers, including me, are quite excited and thrilled. Maybe, Min, you share the same feeling when you build your one product, right?
It's a very selfish business, right? We do the things we like, but if we do things other people like, then you make a product which is neither here nor there. So I think at the end of the day, it's better that for those of us who create tangible product, you have to be fully confident in what you make.
Exactly.
And I think you agree with that.
Actually, yes. So as a company, it's very important to make profit to survive. But at the same time, I always tell all the people in the factory, the staff in the factory, that please make every single product to assume that this product may go to your son or go to your father-in-law or your close friend. If they believe so, they spend 100% of power to make the product to the best, right?
Okay, so I think the next question will be, you have mentioned over the years that you literally grew up in the apartment above the Sigma office when you were young. Yeah, so going to work means walking down the stairs. So is there a childhood memory, maybe a prototype stage or maybe a field experiment or something that sparked your curiosity about optics?
As you said, I lived on top of the office building, and the ground floor was the factory. But we had that factory, I think, until mid-70s. So at that time, I was still small kid, like 7, 8 years old. So my memory is quite limited. So I had no idea which one is product or prototype or But I could see many components or parts or glass elements in the factory, and probably that creates my interest in the camera and lenses at the time. But I mainly went downstairs in the weekend, because while they're working there, I was not allowed to go into the deep office. So normally I went downstairs in the weekend, and I still remember on the third floor there was a small library which contains lots of camera magazine, photo magazine from all over the world. So I looked at those magazine, the photo book when I was a small kid. I think it also helped me to create my interest in photography.
So you appreciate those photos. Very nice photo.
I do not have a artistic aesthetics at the time, but I think it creates a base of my interest.
Okay.
So, okay, let's switch gear to slightly one notch higher, as you would like to put it. Ming has a question.
Okay.
I think it leads on nicely from where we were before in terms of differentiating product, in terms of creating something that you're passionate about, right? It's one thing to make a product where it fills a hole and everybody has this product, so we must compete there from a business standpoint. But at the same time, you pick products and you pick specifications that interest you, interest your engineers. You make cameras that are very unique. You make a whole user experience that's very unique. And this is polarizing. I know we were discussing it earlier off camera before, but this is a polarizing approach. And it means that you're going to have some super fans and some people who don't understand. But how do you see the company navigating this in future? Where do you want to go with your philosophy of user experience, design, differentiation, let's say?
Maybe we have two different approaches in the case of lens and also in the case of cameras. In the case of lens, we are fortunately become one of the major brands in the industry.
And you're pushing the envelope because you make things that other people don't make.
Right, yeah. It's because I believe it's one of our missions as a lens manufacturer. If we only supplies the Me Too product like other major brands, we lose the meaning why we are in the industry. In order to satisfy every possible customer's demands, we need to provide a unique products, but also we have many huge, big customer base. So maybe when it comes to lens, we are go for authentic approach. While we are supplying many unique products, but also in the case of camera, we're very, very minor players in the industry. And again, as you said, differentiation is a key. So I believe, first of all, I really respect the camera enthusiast who regularly check the new items, new product from the manufacturers, who regularly goes to the camera stores every week, let's say. I really appreciate because they are core customers. But also, I believe there are number of the people who are interested in photography or cameras but can't find the right equipment for them. So our approach as a minor player in the industry, we like to provide a camera for such people who are looking for the camera for themselves. Even professional photographers, they may be looking for their camera for their weekend. For their passion.
I would say as somebody who's been in all of those categories at some point or other, you hit a point where you want a different experience. If you pick up any major brand camera, it's the same thing.
Right.
You can change, there's enough settings, you can change it so that basically everything, one camera operates like the other. You put your aperture on the front dial if you want, the back dial, it's the same thing. But they don't make you think differently. They don't make you work differently, so you don't get a different result. And as a user of these things, I appreciate that you are trying to do something genuinely different.
Thank you.
And I hope you continue doing that.
I hope so too. And I really respect the company or people who challenge something new. So I hope we Sigma can be like that kind of people or the brands.
I think you've succeeded.
I hope so. I'm still challenged.
Yamaki-san, thank you so much for the insightful explanation to how Sigma tends to do things very differently.
Thank you.
So I think in the recent years you have proven that you dare to do it. You dare to go into a path least ventured. Coming back to even the BF itself, beautiful foolishness. So I think it's both. Of course, the foolishness is not about being naive. It's about having the guts to explore, to do something totally unconventional, as you have mentioned. And from the engineering perspective, you overcame many things and come up with such a beautiful camera. Thank you.
Thank you.